I'm on a beach. You can see the sea behind me, islands, and you can see a mermaid sitting on some rocks. And that's because I'm in Songkhla. I've come 1,000 kilometers south of Bangkok to Songkhla, which is a beautiful old town on the edge of the sea as you chase down towards Malaysia. And the reason I'm here is because street racing has hit the streets of Songkhla. We have proper racing here. The first time Thai racing has come down south on a big scale. I'm not counting Toyota's annual trip to Phuket because it's kind of a very temporary track in a park, very basic. This is multiple categories. We've got GT cars, we've got production cars, we've got trucks, we've got retro cars, all a big broad swathe of cars that you would expect to find in Thai club racing. And the PT series has rocked up for a street race here, rather grandly called the Songkhla Grand Prix. And it is baking hot and the sun is shining like crazy, so I apologize, I am absolutely squinting away. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of show you a bit of the atmosphere, a bit of what's going down, a bit of the vibe, a bit of Songkhla here, have a poke around, use your kind of style, get a feel, because this is the first ever Songkhla street race. The top class is the GTs, and basically it's old school GT racing. The GTs that people really like and love in Thailand, like the Evos. We've got a Sylvia here and a load of RX-7s and RX-8s. And this RX-8 brapping away is probably going to drown me out, but a choice between my voice or the sound of brapping, there's no contest. Anyway, this is real old school GT racing style. The fans love it, the crowds love it.
Hi, my name is Bank. This is my first time here in Songkhla State Circuit. The circuit is quite exciting track. The track a little bit bumpy and have low speed corner and high speed corner. I think it's a good one.
It's not just about four wheels here, two wheels as well. There's a Vespa rally on the track and there are hundreds and hundreds of Vespas here. I have squeezed my way through them, they were that packed up. Anyway, they've all come on to do a lap. And again, what I've said, that's what I like about PT. They really know how to make the show. So for the spectators, for the people who just casually come down, there's a lot more. Hey,
how you doing?
The man with the brewery. I met him at Cars and Coffee in Songkhla. He had a mirror with a brewery on the back in a wheelie bin. You need to tell me today what's going on here.
So welcome to the Songkhla PT Racings. Today we got a lot of people who are coming for the Vespa Club. We have exclusive for the Vespa team to join to open the circuit after the track. So we have the club in Hat Yai. Then we have some people is coming from the Malaysia as well, from Penang. Then we have some guys who are drive through from Penang to Hat Yai today as well.
They have a Vespa West event at Songkhla, and then we decide to come to support this event. And then we're very glad here. I'm very happy. We have a new friend, and we can see the Vespa group, a very big, like a big family.
Probably the biggest highlight of this event is the drag racing down the main straight As soon as the track racing finishes for the day, while the track is still live, they're dropping dragsters down the main straight, and the crowd are absolutely buzzing, absolutely loving this. And you can see all round, they are hanging off every vantage point they can find. I have got to drop into this video the most Thai thing of the week. The dummy grid is behind me, and on the dummy grid we have a 7-Eleven. How Thailand is that? So while I was here, I wanted to slip a couple of the local landmarks into my video so it isn't just all cars, cars and more cars. And the Mermaid, everyone told me that's the local landmark for Songkhla, so I had to come and find the Mermaid. And local people tell me if I touch her tail and if I touch her boobs, I'm going to win the lottery this Friday. So this video is going to be like a week after the race, so if I've won the lottery, I might not even be bothering making this video. I might be lying on a beach somewhere. So if you see this clip, I probably haven't won the lottery. Just in case you're watching my video, you don't follow Thai motorsport, I'm going to mention truck racing, because truck racing is super popular here. Basically, half the market nearly in Thailand of new vehicles are pickup trucks. And this series, like every series, has a category for pickups, and it's popular. We've got Hilux, we've got D-Max, and we've got Tritons, all here. It's Friday night, it's just gone 6 o'clock, and I'm hitting the activity village to see what's going on here. It's actually inside the track, so really it's going to come to life, obviously when the sun goes down, and when the track shuts for the day. This is the evening thing for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The locals are going to be hitting this up. Now this exact car park, I was actually here bang on pretty much a month ago for Cars and Coffee Songkhla, and it went crazy, and this area was packed with people, it was heaving, and the locals absolutely got behind the event. So what I learned last time is the people of Songkhla, they love cars, they love modified cars, they love race cars. So again, this is going to be the place to be this weekend. They are going to come rolling in to watch the races, to come and hang out here in the evenings.
Hi, good evening everyone. So we are SCH Industry, we supply for the Nexter brake pad. Today we have joined the event for the racing, the PT Motorsport, and we also have the booth for this event. We just promote our brand and for the racer, and also we promote our brand to the user in the market.
Just even looking at that is completely frying my head up. There's 2 turbos here, there's a lot of pipes, there's a lot of stuff going on that I have no idea what is happening. But what I really like here is they're working on the car in the show. You can see the clutch plate is out, the gearbox is off. We've got the diff on the floor down here and the wheels there. That is absolutely really cool for the spectators coming. They can see what is going on with the drag car, what's happening.
I'm coming from Malaysia, Penang, and I'm very excited, and this is very happening event. Very lucky. Malaysia versus Thailand. We are friends.
It's Friday night and I'm trying to get through the paddock on a bike and it is rammed with people. The people of Songkhla have rocked down to see this event in their thousands and they are pouring into the paddock. And to be honest, there is not a lot going on. Most of the teams have gone home, they've wrapped their cars up and gone home. Some are still working, but just look at the amount of people here tonight that I am wading through. It is completely and utterly crazy. And like it's Cars and Coffee, what I said, the people of Songkhla, they love cars. They love coming out, hanging out, seeing what's going on here on a Friday night.
Hi, great to be here at the Songkhla Grand Prix. First time it's happened. The track is quite demanding, quite bumpy where you're in the braking zones, but very challenging, very interesting. Unfortunately with the RX-7 we've got a bit of a problem with the engine blowing out oil, so I've now changed to a BMW, which we've just found out this morning we've now got a turbo problem. So fingers crossed we're going to get out there for a race. This will be my first time on a street circuit, so I'm really looking forward to getting out there. There's a big crowd out there, so obviously we want to put on a good show.
See the engine going in behind me. These guys have got to be on the dummy grid in half an hour. This is what racing is all about. I actually turned up about 5 minutes ago and they had an engine apart on the ground right here where I'm standing, and I'm just going to drop some overlay on now so you can see. 5 minutes ago I went back to my scooter to get my mics because I wasn't prepared, put my mics on, checked them, walked back, and the engine was in the car. I was going to come back and say these guys are trying like crazy, they're not going to make it, but it looks like they are. And you can see there's a bottom end here, pretty stripped out, and you see all the parts around me. These guys have been working pretty hard, so I'm going to get right out of the way, and I'm expecting to see that car on the grid in half an hour's time. This is a real race against time. 15 minutes later, the engine is in, they're dropping the ancillaries on, the cooler's coming on. These guys are pushing it to the edge. They've got 20 minutes to get on the grid. I've got to be somewhere else, so I'm not going to see what happens, but I think they are going to be out, even if they are straight out from a pit start.
So this my second street circuit that I race. So this track is very fun, especially the last sector that very technical. Yeah, I like it very much.
Hi, Sawadikap. I'm Sin. I'm the organizer of the PT Maxiton Racing Series event. And here's our last event at Songkhla, PT Songkhla Grand Prix. This is the newest street circuit in Thailand. So I'm very excited, and we prepare this event for almost a year. And you know, like when and you see so many people around here, I'm so like proud of like what we have been done here. So I hope that next year I might have a possibility to come and organize the race here again. So thank you to Songkhla people So they give us a very warm welcome for the event. Thank you very much.
นะครับแล้วก็มี
Saturday night, and it is absolutely going off in the show area. There are so many people here and competing with the mics on all the booths and competing with the stage where they've got the podium handing out the trophies. And tonight it's all about pickup trucks in the place. Last night it was all Vespers filling it out. Tonight's theme is pickup trucks. And really, just like Bangkok, we're decorating, we're boosting up, we're modifying pickups is big, big, big. It's exactly the same down here. These are all on southern plates. So the scene here is clearly pretty massive to modify turbo trucks. So it's a Thailand-wide thing.
Yeah, we finally get a win today after 2 or 3 years. It took coming to Songkhla to be able to achieve that. The circuit is very, very good to drive. It's got a few cambers in it, which makes it a little more difficult, but it's real fun circuit. I like street circuit racing, and it helped today with a spot of rain to start with. So it was very good. Enjoyed it thoroughly.
So I've got to talk about the crowds, the spectators that have come in, because it is absolutely insane. I have never seen anything like this in Thai motorsport. I mean, you look around me, all the people here, and if you look, they're all sitting on the beach as well. There is a whole sea, a whole mass of people jammed in for this race. And for the headline GT race, the last race of Sunday, it's just finished now. I came round to the roundabout at the final turn and I could not get near a vantage point. There is no way I was going to squeeze through the mass of people to try and get a vantage spot where I could shoot cars. There's no way at all. So instead I just thought I'd just make some B-roll of the crowds just to get across how many people are here today. It is absolutely mental, and it's fantastic for Thai motorsport that so many people have rocked up. So that's really, really cool, and real congrats to the organisers, because they have promoted this event. They have put a year's worth of work into putting this on. So it's really cool, and all their hard work is completely repaid if they just stand around here and look at all the people. And down on the beach as well, the beach is full of people as well. It's just absolutely mental, and this is really, really cool to see. It's really, really cool to see people coming and enjoying Thai motorsport. So I just think standing here in this sea of people, which I can't get through in any direction, it's crazy. I think this event has got a rocking good future to it. The Street Dock Fest at the end of each day is absolutely nailing it, and they started on Friday with 1 drag car, Saturday with 2, Sunday there's 3, there's 1 just disappearing over there, we've got 1 here and 1 behind over there. This Street Dock Fest is absolutely rocking with people. The man himself is standing there with Jimmy, the drag man. And I've just got to show you the crowds, because it is unbelievable how many people there are. I mean, just look at this wall of people. It's absolutely unbelievable how many people are jammed in to see this go off.
Hi everyone, my name is Paul, my name is Thanupat, right, from Thailand. Today I come to P3 Racing. I say everything is really crazy, right? And today I have drift for show from Sing Drift team, right? This my team is two car. I hope you will enjoy about this event and from my show, right? Hope to see you in Thailand next time.
$600,000 ทำได้เอาว่าตั้งแต่วันมาจนถึงวันนี้เนี่ยหมดไปแล้ว1,000,000
So I'm squeezing my way into the event space for the last time, Sunday night, and it's crazy in here. Everyone who's been hanging around the track watching the drift and the drag, they've all got the same idea. They're all heading down here. And tonight the show is modified cars, classic modified cars. Quite a lot of these cars I actually know and remember from Cars and Coffee a month or so ago. They're from the local scene, and a few people I know here as well. Mostly that I got to know are Cars and Coffee. They're all down. So we've got a real lot of modified street cars here tonight. I quite like this Rocket Bunny kitted E30. It's a 4-door. It's been done quite nicely. Big bulky arches on it. And if we look down here, the fitment on the wheel and the spacing is pretty nice. And then there's some kind of nice touches as well on it as well. If we look, because it's a 4-door, because of the back door, the box arch has been cut out here to fit. And he's put a big cutout here to get the door handle to work. Quite nicely done that, quite unique. And then on the back, it's got a big ducktail as well. I mean, this is the age of the ducktails now. And it's like a whole composite boot, all molded into one. So that is pretty nice. Now they started running the anti-lag, the pop bang, what I brought you from Retro Havoc in Malaysia, the first time I really saw it full on, and it had really spread into the south of Thailand. The Cars and Coffee is going on a bit, and tonight it is going on a bit here. I found two cars that are very, very familiar. Richard's Mark 1 Escort build. This guy goes everywhere, does everything, knows everyone, and he's an absolute terrific guy. His car is pretty famous in the south of Thailand, and he's just been preparing it over the last week for next month to head to Classic Revival. So he's driving from Hat Yai up to Buriram. That's a long trek. And I've had a ride in this car. It sounds absolutely awesome as well. So I'll try and catch up with him in a minute because he'll be floating around here somewhere for sure. And then this 105, I really, really like this. I met this the first time at Cars and Coffee in Songkhla, right here in this car park just over a month ago. And it was on 3-spoke wheels. And the first time, like 3 spokes on a 105. And then I realized it actually worked, but he swapped them out now to a different wheel. So it hasn't got that controversy with it anymore, but it's got an engine swap on it. And I like some of the details, like this custom made grille here as well. So a familiar car, although I've only known it a month, really nice car. And Richard's Mark 1, everyone knows that car.
We are glad we are in Songkhla because it's the first time in Songkhla that we have a GP here. And you see the crowds, they are very happy that PT can bring in the GP to our states.
This bonnet, Pima Prang hit her car this morning, crashed in the race. So she decided to auction off her bonnet for charity. and this just fetched for 6,000 baht, so we're delivering it now.
You don't just get a bonnet here, you're actually getting the driver's autographed disc bonnet as well for posterity. I'll zoom you up close. This is another car I met at Cars and Coffee last month, right here in this car park. And remember those lights bouncing up and down? Good to see this car again as well. Good to see you, man. See you, Classic Revival. Sawasdee.
So I drove this down from Bangkok at the beginning of the week. It's a 1,000 kilometer journey, which is quite hefty for Thailand. It's fun, but it's nice to come around as a spectator for once. Normally I'm here as a driver. So this car is a 911.1 Targa, so with running the normally aspirated engine. And this has got the paint job. The paint color is Riviera Blue from the 993 Carrera RS, the first one. It's nice to come around here. The event's been really good. It's generally a really good vibe, and it's quite enjoyable here, really.
Behind me is a famous Thai actress turned racing driver. But if you look at the queue of people waiting for her autograph, I'm going to have to queue up if I want a word, so we'll leave it for today. So that's it, time to go home. It's time to drop my bike back to the rental shop, head back to the hotel, flight first thing in the morning. But I'm just having a drive around the circuit because I haven't driven around it yet. So just have a feel what it's like. Kind of rushed here and then the circuit's closed in the day, so I've not got around to driving it. So just have a drive around the circuit. And just to say, congratulations to the organisers for an absolutely epic event. This has been brilliant. Songkhla Street Race, Songkhla Grand Prix, absolutely amazing. The organisers done a brilliant job, and I have never seen crowds like this in Thai motorsport. People have just rocked up in their thousands, and you can see the racing finished hours ago, but these guys are not going home. But anyway, I also want to say Songkhla is really, really nice. This is my second time here in 10 years in Thailand. My first time was a month ago for Cars and Coffee. This is my second time here, and Songkhla is really, really nice. It's the kind of place I like to come and spend a week when there's no car events going on, because it's just really beautiful. The old town is really nice, the beach looks really clean, everything looks really, really nice. So yeah, I think it's a really cool place to come and hang out. But the chance of me coming for a week's holiday here is pretty much zero. But I'm pretty sure this event has been so successful, it's going to be back next year. And I'm looking forward to that. And I just got to say also, the people here are kind of really, really nice. They're all so helpful here. So I think the people of Songkhla, really, really nice people down here as well. So that's another reason to look forward to coming back here. So with that, I've got to head for the rental shop, drop my bike, get out of here, go home.